being friends with her again like you were before?
Hell no.
That's a no.
That's a hard no.
Get ready for the most explosive season of Vanderpump Rules ever. The season 10 reunion just wrapped up and we have all the juicy details. From shocking revelations about hookups to explosive confrontations, this reunion had it all. You won't believe the drama that went down between Tom Sandoval, Ariana Madix, Raquel Leviss, and the rest of the cast. And you won't want to miss a single moment. So join us here at Celebrity Pop as we dish out all the behind-the-scenes action and give you the inside scoop on everything that goes down. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay in the loop. Let's dive into the drama together. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves because the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion is upon us, and it's about to be one heck of a ride. The seating charts have been revealed, and it looks like things are about to get real awkward real quick. Bravo just released the seating chart for the reunion, and boy oh boy, things are heating up. First things first, let's talk about the left side of the couch, where we have the likes of Ariana Madix, Katie Maloney, James Kennedy, and Lala Kent. They're on Andy Cohen's left. Now, this group alone can stir up more drama than a bull in a china shop, so we know it's going to be good. These guys are about to spill all the tea on the Scandoval drama that had us all glued to our screens for the past few months. And let's be honest, there's nothing we love more than a good dose of juicy drama to spice up our lives. But now let's move over to the right side of the couch, where things are about to get even more interesting. On Andy's right, we have the Queen Bee herself, Lisa Vanderpump, with Raquel Leviss sandwiched in between her affair partner, Tom Sandoval, and her makeout partner, Tom Schwartz. I mean, can you get any more scandalous than that? Talk about awkward seating arrangements. But hey, that's what makes the reunion so exciting, right? The drama, the tension, the awkwardness, it's all part of the package. And let's not forget about the Toms. On Andy's right side, both Toms sit side by side with Shay seated at the end of the row. We can already see the tension building up between Sandoval and Shay. It's like watching two bulls lock horns in the middle of a field. We don't know who's going to come out on top, but we're definitely here for it. Will they be able to put their differences aside and get along for the sake of the reunion, or will we see a full-blown fight break out? Only time will tell, my friends. But hold up, there's a twist. Turns out that Scheana Shay will be present at the filming in person, despite her ongoing restraining order against Raquel Leviss. And you know what they say, where there's drama, there's Shay. So due to Raquel's temporary restraining order against Scheana Shay, now if you're wondering why Raquel Leviss will seemingly bow out halfway through the taping, it'll be to make way for the good as gold singer. That's right, folks, things are so tense between these two that they can't even sit on the same couch together. But fear not, because Scheana's set to take her place and shake things up even more. I mean, we don't blame her. We wouldn't want to sit next to someone who has a restraining order against us either. Can we say awkward? But don't worry, folks. Shay's lawyer, Niama Rahmani, has assured us that she will be following the law and staying 100 yards away from Leviss if she attends. That's right, it looks like these two won't be able to sell their differences in person, but we can only imagine the tension that'll be in the air regardless. According to Shay's lawyer, there's no real way for the restraining order to be dropped, so it'll remain in effect until a court hearing scheduled for March 29th. That means these two will have to continue to keep their distance from each other, at least for the time being. It's like a courtroom drama unfolding before our very eyes, but that doesn't mean that Shay isn't going to fight back. In fact, her lawyer has promised to call witnesses and present evidence to disprove Leviss's false accusations. And let's be real, we all know that Shay isn't one to back down from a fight. We can only imagine what kind of evidence she might have up her sleeve. And speaking of allegations, let's fill you in. Raquel Leviss accused Shay of assaulting her for having an affair with Tom Sandoval, who was dating Ariana Madix at the time. But Shay denies any wrongdoing and calls the accusations a fabrication. Meanwhile, Leviss has claimed that she has a permanent scar on her eyebrow, allegedly inflicted by Shay during the alleged assault. Whether or not this is true remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, the drama between these two is far from over. And speaking of tension, exes Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval will certainly be facing off at the reunion. After all, Sandoval had been dating Madix for nearly a decade before he allegedly had a months-long affair with Leviss. You can only imagine the hurt and anger that Madix must be feeling, and we can't wait to see how this all plays out on the reunion couch. It's like a high school reunion, but with a lot more drama. As if the restraining order and ongoing feuds weren't enough, Ariana Madix just made a major statement at the reunion by showing up in a yellow hoodie with the message 1-800-BOYS-LIE emblazoned across it. You go, girl. Fans will remember that the scandal broke when Madix discovered a sexually explicit video of Leviss on Sandoval's phone, revealing that the two had been having a secret affair since at least July 2022. The betrayal was particularly painful for Madix, who'd been dating Sandoval for nearly a decade. While Sandoval eventually apologized to Madix publicly, it seems that it may have been too little too late. But wow, it looks like the drama between Scheana Shay and Raquel Leviss just won't quit. It turns out that Scheana Shay did push Raquel Leviss, but her attorney is claiming it was a necessary force. In fact, he recently spoke to Us Weekly and shed some light on what allegedly happened between the two women. According to him, Raquel was the one who got physical first and grabbed Scheana's wrist. In response, Scheana pushed Raquel, but only with reasonable force. Nima explained that Scheana is much shorter than Raquel and couldn't have possibly punched her in the eye or cut her eyebrow.
Raquel to argue that Scheana could even punch her in the eye or, cut her eyebrow.
Now, we don't condone violence in any form, but we have to admit, it's hard not to root for Scheana here. After all, she's significantly shorter and smaller than Raquel, who's 5'10" and wearing heels. And while Sheena's only 5'5", we can only imagine how intimidated she must have felt at that moment.
Is at best, maybe 5'5", Raquel, 5'10", she's wearing heels.
But it seems like Raquel may have embellished what happened and then misused the legal system to get a restraining order against Scheana. According to Sheena's attorney, a restraining order is meant for actual victims of violence, not for two friends who had an argument outside a New York bar. But we can't help but wonder if Raquel was trying to deflect attention from her alleged affair with Tom Sandoval, as Scheana suggested. Scheana accused Raquel of filing the restraining order to deflect attention from her affair with Sandoval and called it a PR stunt. And while the temporary restraining order case has been dismissed, it looks like Scheana may be considering legal action against Raquel for defamation and malicious prosecution or abusive process. Things are getting pretty messy here. It's clear that Scheana has no interest in being friends with Raquel again, as she has made abundantly clear outside of the courthouse. When asked if she would consider being friends with Raquel, she replied with a resounding hell no, and added, "That's a hard no."
Being friends with her again like you were before.
Hell no.
That's a no.
That's a hard no.
It looks like the two women may never be able to mend their friendship, but one thing is for sure, Sheena's attorney is sticking by her side and defending her against any false accusations. But can we really blame her? It's not every day that you get physically pushed by a friend and then have that same friend try to get a restraining order against you. And let's not forget that Raquel allegedly started the physical altercation by grabbing Sheena's wrist first. Now let's give a quick background on this top-rated drama. It kicked off before the season even aired, with news breaking that Tom Schwartz and Raquel Leviss had hooked up at Scheana Shay and Brock Davies' wedding, while Schwartz was still married to Katie Maloney. And just when we thought things couldn't get any more explosive, it was revealed that Tom Sandoval had cheated on his girlfriend of nearly a decade, Ariana Madix, with none other than also Raquel. According to insiders, the cameras have been rolling non-stop since the cheating scandal broke, and this is set to be the most explosive season yet. And just to add fuel to the fire, Kristen Doty is back in the mix, filming scenes with Ariana after being fired from the show in 2020 for past racist behavior. It's safe to say the tensions are running high, and the cast isn't holding back. Tom Sandoval issued a public apology to Ariana for his actions, but it seems that his castmates are not letting him off the hook that easily. Lala Kent and James Kennedy reportedly went after Raquel and Tom at the reunion, with insider sources saying they lit them on fire and burned them alive with their shade. Yikes, sounds like things got pretty heated. But it's not just the cast that's in the hot seat. Raquel has issued her own apology, acknowledging her mistakes and promising to seek help to understand her behavior. And while Ariana didn't publicly comment on the situation first, but then she posted on her Instagram about how devastated she was and "what doesn't kill me better run," Lisa Vanderpump has confirmed that she's devastated. It's clear that tensions are high as the cast prepares to relive the drama of season 10. But as Ariana says, what doesn't kill you better run, and if there's one thing this group knows how to do, it's come out on top no matter what. Thanks for watching Celebrity Pop. For all the latest on Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date on all the latest celebrity scandals. Until next time, keep dishing.